Hey everyone, this is Kenji from Riichi Mahjong Central. Hopefully everybody's still safe. I know most of us still can't play with each other, so we're moving over to online stuff. And yeah, we're gonna go at it. We're gonna stay strong, stay connected, stay together. And here we go, another episode of Riichi Mahjong Monthly. Okay, so again, hopefully everybody's safe. I think most of you guys out there are moving over to online gaming more than usual. I see a lot of clubs, groups shifting their normal league play over to online. Mahjong Seoul is a very popular one. Tenho is another one out there. So yeah, I think Oklahoma's one of the ones that recently reached out to us saying that they moved over. And yeah, it looks like they're doing great. So if you haven't moved your club gameplay online, yeah, I think this is a good time to transition over. It's the best we could do in the meantime. And yeah, if you want to invite other players over to your club, just let us know. We'll shout it out on the channel, and hopefully that'll bring you guys more players. Because of the situation, this might be a good time for us to reach out to other people from other clubs, other states, and just make it a more tighter Riichi community when everything's back. So again, if you guys have a new online system, online league going on, and if you guys are open to opening up the league to everybody, let us know and we'll share it on the channel. And speaking of sharing, Christian reached out. He is one of the online media content creators, mainly for the Spanish-speaking countries. He's been live streaming Twitch, similar to what Panda, aka Ryan, is doing over in Florida. So similar thing, he's streaming online games, but he's doing it in Spanish. So if you're watching the show, if you're more comfortable going over stuff in Spanish, or if you understand Spanish a little bit, want to see how they do it, links down below. They have a Twitch channel. Go ahead and subscribe, and if you do, you'll get notified when they go online. Everything what I've heard so far is live stream, and yeah, it's just great. Spanish contents, I haven't seen anyone do it particularly, mainly because I don't speak the language, but Christian reached out and we just wanted to share his contents with you guys. So if you guys haven't checked it out already, go ahead, link is down below, give him a shout out. So on the topic of sharing, the Japan Kenko Mahjong Association has a new crowdfunding. So the Japan Kenko Mahjong Association is one of the groups that I'm affiliated with. It's not a pro organization, but what we do is we try to help spread Riichi Mahjong to everybody. Not just the competitive play, but just the pure wellness element, the fun element of Riichi Mahjong. We're trying to do that. If you haven't checked out our World Wellness Mahjong Open, it was pretty much hosted by the Japan Kenko Mahjong Association. So we're trying to connect a bunch of people through Mahjong. It's mainly focused on the well-being, what you could get out of Mahjong. So in Japan, a bunch of schools and Mahjong parlors and dojos have all the instructors, right? But unfortunately, because of the virus, everything has to be closed down. So pretty much they're out of business, and the government is trying to help them too, but at the same time, it's not enough. So they have a new crowdfunding project, and again, similar with the Takeo Kojima Monument project, if you donate or participate in the crowdfund, you'll get at least something in return. It's their way to say thank you. So there's perks such as t-shirts and stickers. We'll be translating the whole project page shortly once we get the more fine details. The Japanese link is down below, but if you guys want us to translate it, we will. We'll get it up soon, and probably post a video about that too. So keep an eye out on that, and yeah, let's all connect as a community and do what we can to help everybody out. So next, let's move on to the tournament section. So last month we had several online tournaments. First one on the list is Claire's Tourney 27. Happy birthday to me. Congrats to Claire on your 27th birthday once again. Congrats to Korak for winning the tournament. Unfortunately, I had work on that day, so I wasn't able to participate in the full event, but I was, listening into some of the conversations. I participated in one hanchan because they were short-handed. So it was a knockout. It was fun. I think that's the first online tournament that was hosted after the pandemic. And it's surprising to have so many people come together for Claire's birthday. So again, congrats once again. And for the finals, they did Claire and Panda did a live stream commentating thing. I'll put the link down below, so if you guys haven't checked that out, go ahead and do so. Congrats on the win, Korak, once again, and congrats to Claire on your 27th birthday. So next, you guys probably heard that WRC has been postponed. It's unfortunate, but because we don't know when the pandemic is officially going to end, I think this was a safe choice. A lot of preparation was going on for such a large tournament. It's probably the largest world tournament for at least Mahjong. So it was tough. It was a tough choice, but thank you to everyone, all the organizers. It's probably tough to make that call, but whenever you guys decide that it's safe to play again, pretty sure we'll all come back strong. Everybody has more prep time, so looking forward to WRC. Again, thank you to the organizers, and we hope to see you guys soon. So next is another online tournament. This one is going to be hosted by the Chicago group, and the 2020 Chicago Online Riichi Tournament. It's going to be held on May 16th. That's a Saturday. The link is in the description below. I checked a few minutes ago. The list is filling up. There's a good chunk of people already signed up. If you guys haven't already, link is down below. Participate. Unfortunately, it's on a Saturday again, so I'll probably chime in if I can. I don't know if I could participate fully because of work, but yeah, another online tournament. So this one's gonna be held on Mahjong Seoul. Same thing with Claire's tournament. So if you guys are interested, the tournament participation is free. Go ahead and check out the link, and yeah, good luck to you guys. So speaking of online tournaments, we were thinking of hosting one as well, but a great opportunity popped up. We're going to be partnering up with La Palme and MJ Stars, as well as various groups from Japan. So this one's going to be involving the Saikoi-sen Pro Mahjong group. It's going to be involving Amos, the makers that pretty much make most of the automatic tables that's in Japan, one of the top selling brands. It's also going to be involving Mahjong Watch, Mahjong Okoku, aka Mahjong Kingdom, and we're going to be doing this on Tenho, and the title is the KIZUNA Cup. So we're trying to bring everybody together through this tough time, uniting everybody through Mahjong. It's going to be live streamed, us here in the US, Mahjong Kingdom in Japan. If you have interest in helping out with the tournament, send us an email, let us know. Right now we're looking for live streamers who could explain certain things and live stream these things into other languages aside from Japanese and English. So most likely, if you're gonna do this, you're probably gonna be piggybacking off of the Japan live stream or the English live stream from us. So you probably have to understand Japanese and or English along with your native tongue. So it could be Spanish, it could be Chinese, it could be German, it could be Russian, you name it, any other languages that we can't support. And if you guys are interested in helping out with the live stream, let us know. Also, what we're planning to do is in the live stream, we're going to be throwing in like commercials and snippets. If you guys remember what we did with the National Mahjong Day last year, it's going to be a similar thing. So if you guys want to be online, live streaming, please do so. Send us a video, send us a live link. But if you guys remember, we had some technical difficulties. Even though we did some testing before the actual live stream, we had some technical difficulties. So for this time around, if you want to shoot a segment, it's probably better if you guys take the video. It could be a club intro, it could be showcasing what you do as a content creator, it could be sharing what you guys are doing with Mahjong during this pandemic. Sky's the limit, same thing. Be creative, let us know. If you need any suggestions or if you're unsure what you can do, again, shoot us an email, put it in the comments, whatever it is. Let's do this together. It's gonna be a global thing. Again, it's gonna be the KIZUNA Cup. It's gonna be on Tenho, help organize with all these various groups. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. The final dates are gonna be determined in the very near future, but it's probably gonna be early May. If you guys are interested, please let us know, and yeah, let's make it a success. We'll see you there. Next is a quick segment on an update for M-League. As you guys may know, M-League also has been postponed. The finals were supposed to start on April 13th, but unfortunately they had to postpone it because of the virus. And yeah, the top four is still the same. The top four is still Sakura Knights at the top, Sega Sammy Phoenix at second, Shibuya Abemas at third, and Munex Pirates at fourth. So the official announcement, the link is down below if you could read Japanese, but it's there. It's been postponed. We don't know when it's gonna come back just yet, but the top four has been determined. So it's gonna be pretty interesting how they're gonna handle everything. A lot of the M-Leaguers have been moving on to YouTube. They've been doing you know, Zoom calls, they've been doing other fun projects. Most of them are doing it on a daily basis. I know it's in Japanese right now, but it's pretty interesting to see how a lot of the pro players are moving on to YouTube. So if you guys haven't checked them out, go ahead and do so. And yeah, we'll just wait and see what happens with M-League. So next is the Share Your Yakuman segment. This month we actually have a lot of people sending us their wins. Let's start off with Catherine. So Catherine, actually her win was in March, so we kinda left her out last month. It was a last minute entry. We weren't able to include hers, but here is a picture of her winning her Suanko. Catherine, congratulations. I think it was in the league based off of the Facebook post. Not sure if it was your first Yakuman, but a Yakuman nonetheless. Congrats on the Suanko. Let us know what your preferred shipping address is and we'll go ahead and contact you and we'll figure out which sticker you want. So congrats once again. So next up is Riley. Riley, along with Catherine, they're both from the Oklahoma Mahjong Club, but Riley won his Yakuman on Mahjong Soul. So again, online is okay. Send us a screenshot, you know, give us some info on how everything was set up and what your mindset was. But yeah, you know, here's a picture of his win. His win was a Tanyao, Haite Tsumo, Chin Itsu, Toi Toi, and Dora 5. That is a pretty big win. We also got a comment from Riley, and this is what he said. I think the biggest thing was being happily surprised when my first con turned the eventual second con into Dora, and the conscious choice to go for Toi Toi to push me into Kazue territory. It takes guts to do cons sometimes, but it obviously is rewarding. Riley, congrats on the win. Let us know what your preferred sticker is, and good luck to you on your future Yakumans. Next on the list is Junko from La Pomme. I've heard that she's been playing Sanma pretty often lately on Tenho, and guess what happens when you play often? You dedicate yourself and you win a Yakuman. She won a Kokushi right here. I don't know, I've been in her presence when she's won actual Yakumans before, but not as often. So congrats to you, Junko, for the Kokushi. I'm glad I wasn't on that table, but congrats on the win. Next on the list is Glenn. He contacted us on Instagram. So if you guys haven't followed us or heard the news, we're on Instagram now. So same thing, if you win a Yakuman, you're probably gonna share it on social media. If you're using Instagram, you might do that too. So if you are, might as well tag us so we'll know, right? So if you're on Instagram, go ahead and follow us, tag us on the screenshots, and we'll contact you with the win. But Glenn is from the United Kingdom, and he won a Kokushi and Daisangen. You know, 2 Yakumans, pretty good for a month, right? So congrats, hope to see your post again soon, and thank you for the follow. Next up is Andrew. He contacted us through Facebook, and same thing with Glenn, he won 2 Yakumans. So let's go ahead and show what he won. So Andrew is from the Claremont Orlando Riichi Players Squad, aka the Corpse Club. I love that acronym. And he won a Kokushi on Tenho and a Shosushi on Sanma Sega MJ. So Sega MJ and Tenho are the 2 platforms that I usually play on. I'm on there. I'm trying to be there more often, but yeah, Andrew, congrats on the win. And yeah, you know, if you win more in the future, go ahead and let us know, and we'll go ahead and send you the stickers. Congrats. Next is one of our favorite content creator and streamer, Ryan, aka Panda. So he sent us another Yakuman as well. Again, along with the other two, he also won 2 Yakumans, and this time they're in video. So link is down below if you guys want to check that part out. But he won a Kazoe Yakuman, and he also won a Daisongen. So for the Kazoe Yakuman, he also added a little note saying that he put his Kamicha to 0, so that was pretty cool. You know, I'm pretty sure you are the one that has the most Yakumans that's submitted to us. You probably have a lot of stickers, but we're coming up with new ones, so that don't let that stop you from submitting. But yes, Ryan, thank you for submitting, and we hope to see more from you soon. So last one is a Yakuman from myself. I won a Riichi Patsumo Suanko. It's been a while since I won a Yakuman online. I'll probably give myself a sticker as well. But yeah, again, if you guys win a Yakuman, take a screenshot or take a photo if you are actually able to play in person. And yeah, tag us Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, email us, whatever it is, and we'll go ahead and contact you and send you guys a little sticker. So congrats to all the winners once again, and we hope to see more from you soon. And now we're diving into Riichi Strategy from this book, the Haikoritsu book from G Uzaku. Description down below if you could read Japanese and purchase it. It's a great book. Last time we finished covering up the 5-block theory. Now we're gonna move on to the 6-block theory. So if you guys don't know what that is, stay tuned and here we go. So up to the past few episodes, we've been covering the 5-block theory, and we kind of mentioned that there's another one called the 6-block theory, and this is also an actually pretty popular methodology or theory that people use as well. So let's go ahead and compare the differences. Which one's better, the 5 or the 6? So let's look at this hand right here. So the 3 pin is the Dora, and if we divide this up into blocks, it'll be like so. And if you look at the Sozu, everything's connected, right? The 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So realistically speaking, we're gonna think of this as 2 blocks. And if we do, it's gonna be over 5, so it'll end up being 6 blocks. So here's the question. Which block is the weakest, and what are you gonna discard? So because the Sozu could be a possible 3-sided weight, and because the Dora is the 4 pin, discarding the 2, 3 pin is unrealistic. So that means your options are gonna be the other ones, right? So let's look at the other ones. If you look at the 6, 7, 7, if you draw a 5, 8, or a 7, that'll complete that set right there. And if you look at the 2 and 3, and compare the other blocks that you have, you could either go for a 1, 2, 3 or 2, 3, 4 Sanchoku as well. So discarding 2 and 3 mon is also a tough choice to do. And the 9 pin obviously is a potential pair, or your atama. So in this specific situation, each block has their own meaning, their own usefulness. So it's a very tough decision to make, but at the end of the day, you're still gonna have to discard something. So if we break this down, discarding the 3 mon or the 2 mon, that would be the so-called 5-block theory. And compared to that, if you discard the 7 mon, that is gonna be called the 6-block theory. Let us explain. So first of all, the pros of the 5-block theory is that you won't have any unnecessary tiles. None of them will be left over. But in this specific hand, regardless of what you draw and when your hand progresses, there won't be any unnecessary tiles. There won't be any extras. And if you only have your hand to think about, so let's say for example, if you're doing a single player Mahjong, the 5-block theory is probably the best bet or best methodology to use to maximize your efficiency. Compared to the 5-block theory, the 6-block theory, the pros are that you could kind of prolong that decision making a little further. So some people would complain and, you know, kind of bash on the 6-block theory, saying that you're undecisive, blah, blah, blah. But if you're actually in a real player match, there's a lot of pros when it comes to using the 6-block theory. Let's say, for example, if some other player calls con on a tile that you want, you could quickly recover because you have that one extra block option to choose from. And depending on what your hand is looking like and how deep you are in that game, you could decide what to discard first, you know, what kind of safe tile that you could keep or discard first with whatever is better for that situation. So you'll have a lot of flexibility. That being said, the 5 block and 6 block theory has their own pros and cons. And the tough part is it's not like a yin and yang situation where one is obviously better than the other. So ultimately, we're not here to discuss which one's better, the 5 block or 6 block, but we're here to discuss when and how you could use both of them, depending on the scenario. So one of the cons of the 6 block theory is that even though you might have a wider shanten weight because you have 6 blocks to choose from, there's a chance that you might be at a disadvantage because the 5 block is quote quote faster in winning. So let's look at the image right there. So if you discard the 7 mon here, your possible weight tiles are 9 different types of tiles, and counting how many of each that are unused, there's 35. So 9 types and 35 tiles in total. But if you discard the 3 mon, it'll be 9 types still, but it'll be 31 tiles in total. So by, what's the right word, extending your weight, discarding the 7 mon, this will be considered the 6 block theory. And if you decide to discard the 2 in 3 double-sided tatsu there, that would be the 5 block theory process. So whether you discard the 7 or the 3, and let's say you draw the 7 so, and you're an Ishanten situation, let's compare your efficient tiles, your ukeides at this point. So if you discard the 7 mon and draw the 7 so, you're probably going to be looking at a 2, 3, 4 sanshoku. And you're probably going to have to discard the 6 and 7 mon at this point, right? That's probably the most, quote, logical thing to do. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to discard the 6 or 7 mon, meaning that you're still going to have to discard one more tile to become tenpai. Okay, so that being said, this is how your hand is going to end up looking. And your possible ukeide tiles would be the 1, 4 mon and 1, 4 pin. So that's 4 types of tiles in total, totaling in 16 tiles that you could possibly wait on. Now let's look at this one. If you discard the san mon, the 3 mon instead, this is what your hand's gonna look like when you draw the same 7 so. You're probably gonna discard the 2 mon, and regardless of what tile you draw, it's gonna be the so-called kanzen ishanten weight, meaning it's like the ultimate ishanten weight, the perfect ishanten weight, and your hand is gonna look like this. So at this point, your ukeide tiles would be the 5, 7, 8 mon, 1, 4, 9 pin, and it's gonna be 6 different types of tiles and 20 tiles in total. So comparing the 7 mon and 3 mon discard, if you discard the 7 mon, this is going to be considered the 6 block theory. So when you're in 2 shanten or ryan shanten weight, your weighting tiles would be 9 different types, 35 tiles in total, compared to the 3 mon discard, which would be the so-called 5 block theory, and you'll still have the same 9 different types of tiles that you can weight on, but you'll total in 31 tiles. So you have a few tiles that you're kind of missing out on. And if you progress one hand forward, the discarding 7 mon, which is also the 6 block theory, and your Ishanteng at this point, you'll have the 4 different types, 16 tiles in total. And discarding the Sanmon, which is the 5 block theory, you have 6 different types and 20 tiles in total. So main thing to check here is if you discard the 7 mon and proceed with the 6 block theory, when you're in 2 shanten, yan shanten, you'll have an advantage of 4 different tiles or 4 tiles in total. But when you progress one hand, meaning going from 2 shanten to 1 shanten, oddly enough, you will be in a 4 tile disadvantage. So this is something that you would have to check and be on the lookout for. So the main thing that we have to pay attention to here is when should we go for 5 block when should we go for 6 block, and we're gonna explain that next. So again, that was the first half of the 6 block theory from the Haikoritsu book from JUCO. You know, as you could see, it's important to be able to compare different ones. We're not finished with the 6 block, so we'll cover the second half in next month's episode. But yeah, hopefully you guys learned something today. Hopefully this opens up your eyes, and maybe some of you have heard about the 6 block theory already, but maybe we're hoping that this would clarify some of your questions. So that's pretty much the end of this month's episode. Yeah, you know, again, we covered a lot today, a lot of Yakumans to share, new tournaments, upcoming tournaments that you guys could enroll online, play safe, and yeah, you know, a new strategy. Hopefully that opens up some eyes, gives you guys new directions, and you guys made it to the end, which means it's giveaway time. So last month we decided to give this, the Marchal, you know, smartphone keyring. We decided to give this out of choosing randomly. Crabman, thank you for the comments. Let us know, message us directly, send us an email, whatever contact method you want. So we need your shipping address, so go ahead and congrats, you won the keyring. So this month, what should we do for this month? So we dug in our little treasure box of trinkets to give away, and we have another one here from Marchal, same group. So it's getting hot in here, over here in California. It's a little humid, you know, especially my room, and we have here a new fan. So it's unopened, but we're gonna open this right now real quick just to show you guys what you guys can win. I'll open this very carefully. So it is a hand fan. See the design. There's a nice little band here that you could use to kind of hold your fan. So let's see, open it like so. Nice colorful design. It has the Marchal logo there. Can you guys see that design? It's light purple-ish, very light. Very good. Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice for the upcoming summer days. Even if you're playing online at home, you know, you would probably need something like this. So yes, this will be the next giveaway. Same thing. Like, comment, subscribe. If you guys haven't, you know that little notification bell, it's probably better to enable that too. So whenever we come out with a new video with, you know, giveaways, you'll be first to know. It's not like it's a first come first serve for the giveaways. But if you do more, you know, most of you already liked and subscribed, so thank you for that. You know, if you add a comment, that throws in another name for you, you know. And if you share, you know, make sure you tag us so we know that you guys shared. Same thing, you know, comment on Instagram. That gives you another opportunity to win. So the more things you do to share, help grow the channel, you'll add yourself, you know, an extra name into the pot. Maybe next time, you know, we'll actually have a little jar to show, you know, who has how many. We'll see. But yeah, so next month the giveaway will be this nice custom hand fan from Marchal. And yeah, you know, that's the end of the video. Be safe always. Keep an eye out for the new upcoming announcements for the tournaments. Yeah, you know, it's kind of tough. I know it's tough, but let's do the best we can. Communicate online. A lot of people are using Zoom, Skype, and FaceTime and all that stuff to interact with this whole social distancing situation. So let's do the best we can. We'll do our part. You know, we'll still try to provide more contents for you guys on a weekly basis, but even on a daily basis, that's going to be on Instagram. So if you haven't checked us out already or followed us, please do so, because we have a few more projects exclusive on Instagram that we're going to start in May. Keep an eye out. It's going to be fun. So until then, keep on online reaching, and we'll see you guys soon.